Sammy Guevara is champion. Scorpio Sky is champion. Sammy Guevara is champion. Scorpio Sky is champion again. Why are they hot-shotting the TNT championship? What was the purpose of Sammy Guevara winning the title for the third time from Scorpio Sky, only to drop it almost immediately back to Scorpio Sky again? Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday night. You know what that means. It's time for another Wednesday Night Live here on WrestleScope TV. You know, I'm watching the video of the corkscrew, whatever the heck that was, that Sammy Guevara did off the ladder, and I'm realizing it wasn't Sammy's fault that he hit the ground bad. Scorpio Sky was supposed to catch him, and Scorpio Sky kind of screwed up. I hope Sammy's okay. That looked like a very scary spot there, but we have a new TNT champion. Scorpio Sky is the champion again. Hopefully that is it for Sky and Sammy. What an incredible episode of AEW Dynamite. They did it again. Hey, Lucas. Yes, Scorpio Sky is the champ. Thanks, Brian. Thank you. Nope, Darby won't get the title back. I don't agree. I don't think so. I don't think Sammy should have won it the third time, to be perfectly honest. Hello, Rick Brewer in Illinois. I'd say you're close, but you could be all the way down in Springfield. So thank you for tuning in tonight. 7 out of 10. Ooh, that's a little harsh. I'd go 8.5. Was there really anything bad on the show? I mean, the opening match, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing match. Sheeta and Deeb brought it all out. Blackpool Combat Club again, looking fantastic. Wardlow and Archer, that was an incredible match. I loved the face-off between Jericho Appreciation Society and Proud and Powerful and Eddie Kingston. Okay, I'm glad you asked this question. It's W. Morrissey. It's W. Morrissey from Impact, the former Big Cass. Obviously, there is an open door with Impact Wrestling because Deonna Purrazzo, yes, she is the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, but she is a contracted Impact Wrestling talent. So, Deonna Purrazzo versus Mercedes Martinez to determine who the true Ring of Honor Women's Champion is next week. So we've got 2 Impact Wrestling talent that are going to be on the show next week. If it's not W. Morrissey, man, if it's not W. Morrissey, MJF just trolled the heck out of everybody. No, Eddie is not related to Kofi. Really? Yeah, Jericho and the fireball. Jericho pulled that fireball off. Who was that? Hulk Hogan that screwed one up? I'm trying to remember. I mean, there's a very famous one that got screwed up. I want to say it was Hulk Hogan. But I'll tell you, Impact Wrestling, it wasn't their best show, but man, they pulled off a great show tonight. Top to bottom, it was an enjoyable 2 hours of wrestling. I'm actually going to watch it back. Maybe not the main event. I'm probably not going to watch the main event again, but Definitely Dax and Cash. Gonna watch that. Deeb and Sheeta. I was very disappointed that Hikaru Shida lost that, but obviously they're setting up for Serena Deeb versus Thunder Rosa for the women's title. So it made sense. It was Hulk Hogan with the screwed up fireball? Okay. I mean, just a great show overall. They're setting up for Rampage to be fantastic again. What I'm finding interesting is Rampage, the taped Rampages. What they've been doing is actually editing down the matches. There was a match, I forget which match it was that they talked about. That was about 20 minutes long. That ended up being 9 minutes on television. Was very surprised to hear that. Geez, which match was that? I want to say it was last week. I don't remember which one it was, but I find it interesting, that they are continuing to stack Rampage with so many matches, and if they're going to be doing the editing like that, that could really come back and bite AEW in the backside if they continue to do that. I don't know if they will or not. We shall see. But AEW is really ramping things up right now. They really are, and I'm excited to see it. They've got to start doing some more with the women's division, though. I know I'm not the only one. Who did I say besides? Well, W. Morrissey is going to be the one, just from the tease from MJF. That's who is going to end up facing Wardlow, and then Deonna Purrazzo, the Ring of the true Ring of Honor Women's Champion, is going to be defending the. It's going to be basically like they did with the TNT Championship. It's going to be to determine who the true Ring of Honor Women's Champion is. Because you have Deonna Purrazzo, who was unable to appear at what was that show on WrestleMania weekend? Oh no, Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. That's what it was, because she was at the Impact Multiverse of Madness or Multiverse of Matches show. So I agree. I hope they move Sammy Guevara onto something else. Obviously, Sammy and America's Top Team are not done, so it might end up sliding over to Ethan Page versus Sammy Guevara, which I'd be okay with. Hello, how are you doing? I'm already done, though, with this whole stupid Sammy and Ty Conti thing on air. We don't need that stuff in professional wrestling. All right. Keep the personal relationship. Acknowledge that they're a couple. We don't need all that garbage on TV. Okay. Oh, I see somebody already calling out for Deonna Purrazzo versus Britt Baker. Oh, you're confusing me. Okay, you're confusing me there. Oh, that's your podcast channel. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that one up so everybody can see it. Go check that out. Go check out Mel and Adrian's podcast right there. I want to see an interaction. I would love to see an interaction between Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa, Deonna and Britt Baker. He did it on Dynamite. There was the backstage segment midway through the second hour where he made a phone call, and he was telling Wardlow, this guy is smarter than you, this guy is taller than you, and I forget what it was he said after that. And he said, and you can't teach that. That says it right there, man. There's only there's only one guy that refers to, and that's W. Morrissey. Now, I don't know what his deal with Impact Wrestling is, if he is still under contract with them. If this is going to be a one-off, I would love to see him in AEW. I mean, he's doing really good things. I like what he's doing in Impact. I would love to see him in AEW. That would be totally awesome. No, it ain't going to be Enzo. Tony Khan is not going to go anywhere near him. Well, that's going to be the thing. What name is he coming in under? Is he coming in as W. Morrissey from Impact Wrestling? Is he coming in as Kaz XL? What's the name going to be? I hope he comes in as W. Morrissey. Because then, you don't have to sit there and switch names around. That's what he's known as in Impact Wrestling. They can, maybe, just maybe, they'll reference Impact Wrestling. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not confirmed yet that it's W. Morrissey. It's just teased. But it is confirmed about Deonna Purrazzo is going to be on Dynamite next week. Man, I am so excited for that. And finally next week. No, Kate, it is not going to be Enzo. Lucas, it's not going to be Enzo. I'm telling you. Next week, my Wednesday nights finally open back up again. I love our Wednesday night church stuff, but it's been tough for wrestling. But tonight was the last night. So at least for the next couple of months, I am going to be able to sit here in the comfort of the studio and watch Dynamite all the way through. So that's going to beg the question. I know I've had plenty of people ask me, am I going to do a watch along? I'm going to say probably not, because I want to be able to have the volume up and be able to watch it. So I will most likely continue to do what I've been doing and come on immediately after Dynamite. Yes, Cade, we should talk about that as well. I was planning on doing a video earlier today, and things just got really crazy, and I didn't have an opportunity. Cade brings this up on TikTok about, the former Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Inspiration, have left wrestling. Now, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead and bring up, I want to bring up the tweet that Cassie Lee posted earlier today. Hold on just a second here. Trying to find it here real quick. Give me uno momento. Here we go. So this was released this morning. And let me go. If you haven't seen this, I was surprised by this. So this was sent out earlier this morning. Former Impact Wrestling Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, The Inspiration, Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay, confirmed today that they will be indefinitely stepping away from in-ring action. The Inspiration have been a great part of Impact's Knockout roster and wonderful to work with, said Impact Executive VP Scott D'Amore. Cassie and Jesse are incredibly talented performers. Everyone at Impact wishes them every success in the future. The Inspiration issued a joint statement. We want to thank Scott D'Amore and the entire Impact family. We've had such an amazing experience working with incredible Impact staff and roster. We will cherish these Impact memories forever. We are excited to start a new chapter in our lives and explore other opportunities that may come our way. Obviously, there are not any issues between Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay in Impact Wrestling. They have been booked very well there. It is not an injury situation as far as I've been able to tell. Oh, let me unshare this real quick. My first immediate reaction was, okay, which one of these two ladies is pregnant? But then Cassie Lee tweeted this a few hours ago, actually a half an hour ago. Give me a second here. So right here, I'm chasing other dreams, see pinned tweet. That's all there is to it. Here's the pinned tweet right here. I'm going to be the lead in a rom-com one day. Now, that was from over a year ago. It looks like Cassie Lee may be trying to get into acting, which I think should be fantastic. I mean, she definitely has the look for it. And it even says in her bio, aspiring actress. So maybe that means something is coming up for her. It's just interesting that this kind of came up out of nowhere. So you have to think that maybe an offer came to her or to Jessica or both. Yes, they are the former Iconics. They changed it when they left, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce when they were in WWE. After they were released, they actually took some time away and then ended up in Impact Wrestling, going with the name of The Inspiration. So, I hope that I'm right about this situation, that it is just about an acting opportunity, that there isn't something else going on. Or, I mean, if one of them is pregnant, congratulations. I don't know. I'm just speculating. It's a shame because, Impact Wrestling did just lose a really good women's tag team there. They did. But they're going to be able to bounce back from this. Impact is going to be fine. All right, let's talk about this real quick. We did see another tease tonight. Christian Cage is that close to turning heel on Jungle Boy. It was teased again tonight, and it's going to end up happening soon. Especially with Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs challenging for the tag team championships. I'd be okay with those two winning it. I really would. I'd be okay with Ricky and Hobbs winning it, because quite honestly, Jurassic Express does not do anything for me as the tag team champions. I think Luchasaurus's time with AEW should come to an end soon. He was great for the first couple of years as AEW was starting to build up, but just like so many of the other original talent, is there really a place for a dinosaur luchador in AEW right now? Now, granted, we have Orange Cassidy, we have Danhausen, which we finally get Danhausen and Hook in the ring on Rampage. That's going to be good. Oh, speaking of Danhausen, if you have not watched the AEW Unrestricted podcast with Danhausen, you need to. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. Just fantastic. You know, the fact that Danhausen could talk in that voice for almost an hour was just incredible. Okay, it was. Prince 1997 asking the question, do I love the new United States Championship? I talked about this the other night, actually. At first, I didn't like it because I thought it looked too much like a toy. But the more and more I see it, the more that belt grows on me. It really does. It's a unique design for WWE, and it stands out. That's why I like it. No. Because could you imagine what WWE would do to Luchasaurus? And if they ended up with Jungle Boy Jack Perry, they would do, guaranteed they would do some sort of a stupid 90210 gimmick with him because of his dad. No. That is absolutely not going to happen. Again, overall, I thought it was a really good show. I am going to go back and watch much of the show again tomorrow, just because I want to watch some things in more detail. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I've got Casino on in the background here. A lot of things to, boy, there's so much we could talk about tonight, but I don't want to make this a very long broadcast tonight. What the heck? Oh. So let's see. Oh, this is an interesting match. They've announced a women's trios match for Rampage on Friday night. Jade Cargill, Red Velvet, and Kiera Hogan against Willow Nightingale, Trish Adora, and Sky Blue. Yeah, Sky Blue's name was misspelled. What'd you guys, real quick, what'd you guys think of CM Punk's promo tonight? Because obviously, I believe they were actually planning on a face-to-face between Hangman Adam Page and CM Punk, but I don't know if they addressed it tonight. I missed it. But Hangman Adam Page tweeted earlier today that he was not going to be at Dynamite because, unfortunately, he contracted COVID. So I'll say this, if he's going to get it, now is a pretty good time because he's got 4 weeks until Double or Nothing. He's got 4 weeks until Double or Nothing. So we'll definitely get some oh, interesting. Oh boy. Just got a notification that I'm going to be on early. Or I've got to be up early on Saturday morning. Oh, that's right, Howling Mad. You're out on the West Coast. That's right. So again, we're kind of spoiling things for this. It is definitely a worthwhile show tonight. It is definitely a worthwhile show. You could probably, well, yeah, you're going to be watching it live. So I was going to say you could fast forward through some of the backstage segments or whatever, but it's a good show. It's worth it tonight. Definitely worth it. What's nice is, I mean, we ended up with a halfway decent Raw on Monday night, a really good Dynamite tonight. SmackDown is going to suck, though. I guess the way they're planning it is the cage match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn opens the show, which there's going to be something major that is going to come out of that. Okay. And I've already said it. It's going to be Rome. I've been saying this for over a week now. It's going to be Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania Backlash for the championships. And I believe it's going to come out based out of what ends up happening during the during that cage match. Yes, NXT was horrible last night. This whole thing with Joe Gacy, and I know I'm not the only one. I heard somebody else today talking about it that just absolutely hated it too. He is a watered down Dollar Tree, Walmart clearance section version of Bray Wyatt. NXT Bray Wyatt. That's what he is. Wait, Holly, man, you turned off your Twitter? Is it because of Elon Musk? Did you turn off your Twitter because of Elon Musk? Why would you do such a thing? I'll talk to you about War Machine, or I'll talk to you about Wardlow. I want WWE to release the Viking Raiders so the Viking Raiders can go back to Ring of Honor and be War Machine again. They can be Hanson and Rowe, not these stupid Viking gimmicks, and they could go back to being the ass kickers that they were back in the day. That's what I want to see. I mean, yeah, it's nice that they're finally getting some stuff on NXT, but I was just responding to a tweet real quick. So, Kentucky Pawpaw and Mama. I absolutely love people's social media names. It's so much fun to see some of that. You did? Are you sure he's did you? I'm assuming you sent it to the TV_wrestle account, right? Keep in mind, my Twitter is not WrestleScope. It is at TV_wrestle. If you tweeted WrestleScope, somebody else owns the at WrestleScope account. I don't even know if it's active. So yeah, make sure it was at here. I'll put it in the comments. That right there. That is my Twitter handle at TV_wrestle. Lucas, I don't have anything. I'm looking right now. Let me see something here though. Sometimes sometimes Twitter Online acts stupid. Yeah, I don't see anything. No, I should still be able to see it. I should still be able to. It should still come across as a message to me. So I don't know what's happening. I'll keep working on it. Yeah, I didn't even get an email notification about it, so not sure. Oh, Howling Man. Okay, you've had an account, but you never used it. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to work on a couple of videos for tomorrow to post. I got a couple of TikToks I want to do. There's one or two videos for YouTube I want to do as well for tomorrow. Couple of ideas floating in the head here. So, okay, Lucas, I see the message on Instagram. That's good. I like that. That's funny. That was funny. All right. Yeah, I will be on tomorrow night. Not sure what time. Might actually be a little bit earlier tomorrow. Might be a little. I got to see how things go. Kind of an interesting week this week. Lots of things going on. So can't believe. Hello, Shadow Wolf. Good to see you. So I'm gonna get out of here for now. My voice is getting scratchy again. I'm not sure what's going on. I think I gotta start drinking some of my herbal tea again to make myself feel a little bit better. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you're like Howling Mad One and have not had a chance to watch Dynamite yet, definitely watch it because it is a good show tonight. It really is. You know, it's one of those shows that makes you happy to be a wrestling fan. Okay. And you know, again, when we talk on Friday night, we're going to be talking about just how bad okay, one last thing here. Okay, so I'm sure you've all heard about the comments that Becky Lynch made about how Raw's women's division is so much better than AEW's women's division. AEW Showcase on Twitter posted Rosa versus Diva at Double or Nothing. Deanna versus Mercedes next week for the Ring of Honor women's title. Trish Adora on Rampage. Cargill TNT champion. The women's Owen tournament qualifier matches keeping strong. Yep. Stay mad, cringy, with a cringy face of Becky Lynch. Yeah, that one, her thing did not age well. I mean, you just look at the Serena Deeb Hikaru Shida match tonight. You look at the interaction between Ty Conti and Paige Van Zant. You know, if they gave a little bit more attention to the women's division, gave them a little bit more time, it would be so much better. Talent-wise, AEW's women's division is light years better than Raw. Booking-wise, maybe not so much, but talent-wise, definitely. Absolutely so much better. So Becky Lynch doesn't have much of an argument. All right, I'm going to get out of here, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Day number 57. Hard to believe we're coming up on 60 days. 58, 59. Oh, hey. WrestleScope Weekly will be 60 days in a row live. Man. And don't forget, I got it here in small writing. June 9th will be day 100. I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. It's going to be good. All right. Thank you again for tuning in, everybody. As always, please support the channel by giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell as well. It is always greatly appreciated. And don't forget about the link tree in our bio, wherever you may be watching. That has all of our social media accounts. You can connect with everything and anything that WrestleScope has. And hopefully going to be adding some more things in the very near future. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Always appreciate talking with you. Dynamite was fun. Going to try watching Impact tomorrow. And we'll talk to you for day 58 on Thursday.